always forget to turn this thing on. There we go. I bought stage lights. I need to remember to use them. Anywho. I wanted to do this like 2 days ago, but I didn't really have time. Believe it or not, I actually had time to watch this live when it aired, but I just wanted to do other stuff because I have a lot of work this week and I wanted to get a head start on it, so I did that instead. So I have time now instead of then. Anyway, a little bit of a shorter stream today because, like I said, I do still have a lot of work this week and I'm going to try to get a head start on it. So this will probably be a shorter stream. I can see on my other monitor right now that this special program is only 33 minutes. Well, we'll round it up to 34. So we're going to try to jump into it right away. I'm probably going to have to fiddle with the volume a lot so that you can hear me. And I can see that there's a new character because people have told me. I was spoiled that there was a new character and that she's from Fontaine. But that's about all I know. Something journalist, maybe. But that's all I know. So as far as things that have been spoiled for me, not much.
Whoa! You must be the legendary traveler! I've heard a lot about you. Oh, are you following the tournament too?
That voice
It's
sounds
a pleasure
familiar.
to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine.
Ooh,
I've
Charlotte.
been posted here to cover the King of Invocations Grand Prix. Since you've also taken interest in the tournament, how would you like to be a special contributor for my column? Yeah, of course you'll receive
A
payment
Genius
as a
Invocation
contributor.
Tournament?
Your
Oh
name
boy.
will even appear in the credits. If I'm not mistaken, you're even acquainted with some of the contestants, right?
Probably.
Oh, I really do have an eye for a story, don't I? It seems like this will be a solid piece. I can see it now. Exclusive inside scoop on the renowned traveler and secrets of the TCG Tournament Masters. How does that sound? It has a nice ring to it, no? It's just a working title for now. Any journalist worth their salt knows how to look past the surface
I definitely
and get the real
recognize this
story on any
VA.
breaking
Oh,
news.
it's on the tip of my
But
tongue.
it's important to always keep the stories based on actual facts. We can always discuss more details later. Of course, I'll be covering the latest stories
Where have
from
I
the
heard
King
this
of
before?
Invocations Grand Prix. But
Where have
I'll
I heard it
definitely be
before?
keeping my eyes open for any other potential news leads. When it comes to breaking news, I'm always the first on the scene. Anyway, I won't keep chatting your ear off. There's a lot more exciting news waiting to be uncovered. So let's have a look.
This is killing me because I know I recognize it. Oh, and I can't remember. From
Do
where...
my ears deceive me?
Oh, here's the
Or do
trailer.
you two have some breaking news to share with me?
Ooh, this pop!
Wow! So this is the King of Invocations Grand Prix?
A card snatcher?
Card snatcher.
Very interesting.
City on the Lake teams with
Oh,
talent in
Kaya's
TCG
here.
tournament as young prodigy Bess Favonian Cavalry Captain.
Down on the ground, the dice spin around, while high in the sky, the sun shines
Ow.
bright. All right. Say your piece, challenger.
It doesn't surprise me that she
Kaidahara
plays the card
Kazuha,
game.
humbly accept this duty.
You, however, do
Innocent
surprise
Archon
me.
bolts her way to the semifinals, only to be stunned by a crafty opponent.
Why am I not surprised?
The nerve. Saying that in the presence of me and A?
A's here?
Nothing from Inazuma won't be able to reach me in Fontaine, right?
Maybe? I don't know.
You must be tired after the walk back to shore. Perhaps I should let you go
Kokumi's here.
first.
If Miss Fried Tofu with all the
that was
frills
Cat.
hasn't gotten too cold, I would be happy to play.
Tournament?
Well,
The
of course you're
tournament
here.
has already finished. I used Forbidden Hand at the opportune moment.
Rest assured, there's no destination I can't deliver to. Thank you for choosing Komania Express.
Okay. So this is the new character, the other new character that has been drip fed for like over a month. I forgot that she was being announced already. Catbox. I'm told she's like a yokai post office person or something. Duel in the Summoner's Summit. This is going to be a fun event.
Wow. So, this is Sumeru? There are so many huge mushrooms here.
Oh,
They're big
Yoymiya.
enough to lie on.
Why are you here? Why am I being dragged along? What's going on with Yoymiya there? You can't just, like, tease that and tell me nothing about that. I thought that was about the start of, like, the full trailer, because normally you get the 3.6 trailer, and it's like, or, like, the full version trailer, and it's like, little bit of event, little bit of event, little bit of event, and no, it's just Yoymiya. Maybe it's a Yoymiya hangout? I don't know. I'm confused. Or is she getting, like, a second act to her story quest? I forgot that all of the story quests are, like, labeled as Act 1 or Chapter 1. So theoretically, we could get Act 2 to all of them. Like, we can get an Amber Act 2 story mission at some point. Who knows when and if they'll ever do that, but they definitely could. And, man, these codes are probably long since expired.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.7 special program. I'm your host, Sarah Miller-Cruz, the voice of Lumine, and I have a new friend here with me.
Make sure the truth comes first and report stories that stand out the most. This is reporter Charlotte from the Steambird. A pleasure to meet you. Hey, everybody. I'm Maya Aoki Tuttle, the voice of Charlotte. And as mentioned just now,
Tuttle.
Charlotte is a reporter from Fontaine, and she's currently working for the Steambird, which many of you may have probably already heard of.
Oh, for sure. It's been mentioned in several places throughout the game now, and if I remember correctly, Mona also writes a column for the Steambird.
Yeah, she
So
does.
it seems like it's pretty famous, and people all across Nevada are reading it.
Yes, that's right.
What does she write
But
for that
I'm not
column
the
again?
only special correspondent in our special program today.
She doesn't
We
use
also have other special
astronomy to make
correspondents
money,
reporting from the
so
field
what
that will
is
help
she
us
writing
bring
for that
all the
column? I
information
forget.
we need about this upcoming version.
So exciting! Okay, I bet everyone's ready to see what we have in store, so why don't we dive right in? Okay, seems there's...
Talking on her design real quick, I'm noticing a trend with every character we've seen from Fontaine so far. There seems to be a dark red or a burgundy / magenta hue for every character that we've seen from Fontaine at this point. The only ones that I'm remembering specifically right now I'm referencing are Dvorak, for example, for those of you who remember him from the most recent Lantern Rite, which is my first Lantern Rite. He was the first Fontaine character that I personally recall meeting, and also all of the NPCs we see with the black vest, and again, that burgundy magenta-y color. And it's even pinstriped on top of that. So yeah, there's definitely a weird burgundy red color scheme theme trend going currently from Fontaine, and I'm glad to see that they're keeping that up.
Quite a lot going on in the picture here. I see a couple familiar faces. And let me guess, the cute one in the middle with pink hair and a camera in her hands must be Charlotte, right?
Ooh, that's right.
Oh, how coy.
Charlotte's the one with the camera. She is a journalist after all,
Hold
so
on.
she's got a...
You can't see it, but it's right there. The cat in the box. Who let the cat in the box?
our equipment ready at all times. So in the upcoming version, Charlotte will be appearing in the event storyline, where she'll be dispatched to cover a popular Genius Invocation TCG competition. Given that the competition is an international event, Charlotte will be heading to several nations to gather her news materials.
When are we going to see people from
that
Natlan?
explains why we see so many friends from different nations in the picture here. Does that mean that she's going to be traveling around Tibet then?
You bet. As a foreign correspondent, she'll definitely be checking out the event venues in different locations. So get ready to embark on a Genius Invocation TCG journey. Whoop, whoop. However, a keen and active reporter like Charlotte won't only focus on the Genius Invocation TCG event, even though that's really important. But during this journey, she will also be investigating a very strange case alongside the Traveler.
Ooh, a strange case.
Is that why
huh?
Yoymiya was in the
Okay,
trailer?
That does actually sound really newsworthy.
I'm just trying to figure out this Yoymiya
Right?
angle.
But that's all I can share for now. The mystery will be yours to unveil in version 3.7. So
It's probably dropping
if you
in a
wanna
week
find
or
out
two,
what
right?
happens, then make sure you don't miss out.
Yay! We hope our travelers have a great time in this event. In addition to the event storyline we just introduced, the Adventurers Guild has also prepared some other event minigames to spice up the TCG tournament.
That's right. There will be a total of 4 event game modes, including a Tour of Wonders, 0-Hour Invocation, Evermotion Mechanical Painting, and Heart of the Dice. In a Tour
Heart
of
of the
Wonders,
Dice?
the organizer has set up checkpoints in various nations. after you complete the required challenges by navigating obstacles or defeating monsters, you'll be able to obtain commemorative stamps at the checkpoints. So collect more of these stamps during your sightseeing tour to obtain the corresponding rewards.
Okay, I see. So the stamps will be like proof of your experience traveling in different nations during the event.
Makes sense.
You know, just like collecting stamps in a passport.
Exactly. Next, we have 0 Hour Invocation, which is an unofficial tournament organized for our passionate TCG players.
I need to
Unlike
play
the
the card
official
game
tournament
more.
matches, this format adopts a special rule set, so you won't be able to use your own decks.
Oh.
Instead, you'll have to build a deck by selecting cards out of the decks prepared by the organizers.
Interesting.
And chances are you'll get to duel against some familiar faces.
Okay.
This is probably to get people to actually be motivate more people to play the card game, because the fact that there's no packs or anything means that all of the cards are unlocked through game progression, which means you have to go through a lot of effort just to play the card game, and then once you start playing the card game, you have to go through even more effort to unlock cards. This will give another, because people won't know what cards they want to build around unless either A, they look up and find out what all the cards are, or B, they unlock them all. So most people aren't going to know what cards they'd like or what playstyles they'd like unless they try everything, which is one of the biggest downers to trying to play the game. It requires so much effort on part of the player outside of the game. But if we get to showcase more cards, or have more opportunities to showcase cards, like giving people pre-built decks, that would actually increase the amount of people that would have access to the game, and it would make them go through the effort to try to get more cards. I don't know what cards I want. That's basically the reason that I haven't really gotten too into it, because I don't have a lot of downtime to play this side game in my side game.
Sounds like fun already. All right, what about Evermotion Mechanical Painting and Heart of the Dice?
I
Yeah,
think
what
many
the-
of our travelers have played Evermotion Mechanical Painting
I
before,
haven't.
but this game introduced by a dreamer from Fontaine has undergone a few new changes. So
What
this
is
time
this?
around, you need to adjust the position of the mechanical painting surfaces by swapping or rotating them first, and then install the appropriate gears on the preset points to restore the painting. And I've heard that the paintings are all based on Genius Invocation TCG cards. How awesome is that?
That's
I
gonna
don't
be
get it.
so cool. And based on the people we've met, you should never underestimate Fontaine's pursuit of mechanical designs. But of course, I'm sure our
I don't
keen
get it, but I
travelers should
think
be
I could
able to
solve a
restore
puzzle.
those paintings with just a few attempts, or more than just a few attempts if people need it.
Lastly, we have Heart of the Dice, which is a combat game mode. During combat, you'll be able to obtain random elemental dice by defeating monsters. Use the suppressive roll skill to consume all the dice you possess and unleash a shockwave that deals damage to nearby opponents, while also granting you random buffs. More dice consumed matching the elemental type of the active character will result in greater damage dealt by the
Interesting.
shockwave and higher chances of obtaining more buffs.
Combat, but with
Okay, it
RNG.
seems like these are some special dice, so we'd better make good use of them.
Yep, and travelers will be happy to know that there are a variety of rewards waiting in these events. In addition to Primo Gems and enhancement materials, rewards also include a new 4-star bow called Ibis Piercer, along with its exclusive refinement materials.
Yay! So exciting!
New 4-star
All right,
weapon.
That's all we have regarding the main event in the upcoming version. On to our next correspondent.
Oh, wait. That may be all for the version event, but I still have something else to report.
Oh, okay.
In version 3.7, there'll not only be a Genius Invocation event, but also a major update to the TCG game itself.
What? Oh, okay, that's awesome.
We're getting
What
Archon
can we
cards. I
expect to
saw
see in the
those
new update
earlier. I
then?
didn't comment
so in
on
the
it.
upcoming version, many new cards will be added to Genius Invocation TCG, including character cards, monster cards, and action cards. Amazing, right?
That'll spice up the
Yeah,
game for the
and it's
people
also
that are
noteworthy
interested.
that the cards of the Animo, Geo, Electro, and Dendro Archons will also be available after the update.
I wonder how they're going to explain that lore-wise. It's like, hey, I have this Morax card. Why does he look like Zhongli?
So we can expect to see
Huh. You know, now that I look at it, the Animo Archon looks a lot like that Bard Venti.
some incredible and fun new decks.
Nice.
And he had
Okay, that's gonna be
no
quite
comment.
the update.
And there's more. So, with so many cards being added, how could we fully enjoy them without some new game modes? So, in version...
Let's actually read this. Genius Invocation TCG, Radiant Secrets has added all new cards to obtain, new players to challenge in the open world, and new tavern challenges. More friends can now be invited to take part in invitationals. Maybe it's a Zhongli card and it's not a Morax card, and maybe it's a Venti card and not a Barbatos card. But as for A and Nihida, people are gonna fucking chase those cards in lore because, hey, this is the actual art. This is the Archon. This is Raiden A.
3.7,
Raiden Shogun, or whatever
Arena
they
of
call
Champions mode will be available too.
And what'll be different about this mode?
Glad you asked. In this mode, travelers must use their deck to duel against each other and accumulate a total of 5 victories.
Ooh.
As you can
Ooh.
imagine, that can be a serious test even for a seasoned
it. A
duelist.
serious test
Plus,
of patience.
3 defeats will result in a failed challenge attempt, and you'll have to start all over. So if
Oh,
you're
no.
if you're feeling confident about your deck and your TCG skills, then be sure to come to the Cat's Tail and give it a shot.
Okay, that sounds pretty intense. Will there be anything for someone less experienced, you know, maybe like myself?
Oh,
No
you're not
worries,
good
I
at the
got
card
you.
game?
Okay, so another TCG mode is called the Forge Realms Temper, which will also be available. You'll be allowed to configure the difficulty of the game mode, as well as to choose from a
Interesting.
bunch of additional conditions to score extra points.
Ooh.
Okay, perfect. I'll
That's up
definitely
my
put in
alley.
Some conditions that suit my decks the best.
Handicap me. Give me all the handicaps.
What's happening?
Oh, the cat's
What
in the
is
box.
going on?
Sounds cute. Where's it coming from?
I got so caught up in listening to you two talking that I almost forgot that I'm on the job. Anyway, here I am.
Aww.
Oh.
Boom. Let's just jump that up to
I have
high
an
quality.
urgent delivery for you. Please sign here, and I'd really appreciate it if you could leave me a good review. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. So cute.
The chibis. We're only 12 minutes into this, so there's actually a fair amount of stuff left. So we're going to use as much of this time as I can to comment on that. I am looking for more excuses to play the card game, but it's just a time sink, and that is the thing that's really pulling me away from the game right now, is how much of this is becoming a time sink. I do really enjoy the game, but for me, Genshin has been more about the story and characters than it has been about the minigames. Some of the minigames are actually pretty fun, and I do enjoy them. Like, during the Darshan quest thing, I actually really enjoyed all of that. I did it all off stream, but I did enjoy most of it. Although I'm hitting myself in the head for not realizing during the stupid architecture one that I could have just used my Wanderer to fly over to all the checkpoints and not wasted my time. But I did it the hard way. You didn't see it, but I
Welcome
did
back,
it the hard way.
travelers. Our 2 special correspondents this time are...
Oh, Yoymiya's here.
It's me. It's Jenny Okobori, the voice of Yoymiya. Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be here doing the special program. This is one of the most exciting moments of my life.
Have you been in a special program before this? I don't know.
Meowdy, travelers. I'm Julia Gu, voice actress for the new playable character, Kirara.
Okay, so you were in a kitty box just now, so thank you for that urgent delivery.
Yup, that's just Kirara's job. She is a courier like no other.
Courier.
Courier.
Okay.
Ooh, Meowster for done. But before we get to hear
Fallout
more
76,
about Kirara,
or sorry,
why
Fallout
don't
New Vegas,
we
anybody?
check her
The
out
Courier.
first?
Yay!
Let's do it. Whoa, the scenery here is wonderful.
New character.
I've landed the perfect job.
Is she gonna be 5-star or 4-star? I actually don't know. Or if I did know, I have forgotten.
Coming through.
I like her animations. Cat box. Cat box.
Service with a smile.
I'm a dog person, in case you haven't known. But even I can admit when a cat is cute.
Oh my gosh, I want her to be my best friend. She's so cute.
Is
Her tails.
so cute.
Tails.
Her tail's made a heart.
Yes, the tails make a heart. Kirara. Cat upon the Eaves, a courier of the Kominia Express, a delivery company in Inazuma, a Nekomata who loves her job in human society. I figured she was a Nekomata because she's got 2 sets of ears, 2 sets of tails. Yeah, I guess that's all I know about Nekomata. Moving on.
That's the most adorable thing I've ever seen.
I know.
Did you guys see her in the little box? It was like, oh, she coming. Oh, she coming.
She
Also,
coming.
her ult is like really cool.
I want
so
to eat
cute.
the jellies. I want to eat those slimes.
Wait, what?
Kirara works as a courier for Komania Express and often
I
makes
forgot she's
international
Dendro.
deliveries.
I completely
She's
forgot.
also a yokai from Inazuma called a Nekomata, and there's
Where is
nothing
her
she can't
vision
deliver.
on this character
Oh, okay,
model?
that explains like the cute little kitty cat tails and why her shoes are like those cute little cat claws. They have like the toe beans at the bottom, and I want a pair.
So, actually, those are just her regular feet.
Oh, then I'm
What?
embarrassed.
For
Oh, I'm
Kirara,
embarrassed.
even though she could use her yokai powers to have human feet, she's still a Nekomata and feels more comfortable using her own claws to move.
That
And her
makes
own
sense. They're
beans.
so cute.
They really are. And also,
Are they?
Kirara has 2 tails. Can you tell us anything about that?
Mm.
Oh, yeah, it said that the tail represents a Nekomata's potential. So, with 2 tails, I guess this means that Kirara is a really powerful yokai. Some bandits might assume that Kirara is an easy target, thinking that it would be easy to steal a package from a young girl.
I think that's more of a
but-
yokai thing and not a
but they are in
Nekomata
fact
thing,
fools.
but eh.
And this mistake always ends with the bandits running off after she gives them a good thrashing.
Yai has like
I'm
5 tails, right?
Obsessed with this. So
She's awesome.
just little kitty cat girl boss. Like, okay, and having her as your courier basically like determines that your package is gonna get there safe. That is incredible service.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Shameless
about that.
Amazon
Kirara
plug.
is a very
Insert
responsible
here.
worker and will do her best to ensure
Twitch,
every
play the
order she
commercial now.
receives is delivered. Of course, if the client can spare a meowment, she doesn't mind receiving a good review.
A meowment.
Oh my gosh, she is so cute and diligent. I would definitely give her an extra tip right on the spot.
Absolutely.
Well,
Like
that's right, you tip
catnip,
couriers.
fish,
You don't
Laura,
tip your
whatever she
postmen.
wants.
Or at least
Okay,
you don't
so
anymore.
How did a yokai from Inazuma end up working as a delivery person? What's the line there?
That is a good
well,
question.
If you think about it, the yokai in Inazuma do seem to have a mix of jobs. So
True.
Well, speaking of
How
which,
many yokai
even though
in Inazuma
Kirara
do we
is a
know?
strong yokai, she does care about
There's Yai. And now we have Kirara. I'm drawing blanks. Does Ito count? He's an Oni. Does that count? There's all the little, what are they called? Fake fan. There's Kitsune running around. We see them. They don't really do anything, but there's also the Tanuki that are in the forest. Is that it? Do any of them have jobs, though? I don't know. I think I'm missing context here.
her work and enjoys her job. She also enjoys human society, fashion, going to places she's never had the chance to visit before. Her deliveries give her a way into human society and also allows her to explore new places. To her, working is basically like getting to take a series of expense-free trips.
wait, you know what I just realized? Charlotte is technically traveling for work too. So maybe they can get together and enjoy some expense-free outings.
I just realized something. Where was Kirara during the Inazuma Archon quest when we were tasked with delivering 700 letters? Where were you?
Okay, I think everyone is waiting to learn more about this yokai courier's abilities.
Absolutely, yes, correct.
For sure. Let's move into Kirara's skills.
Oh,
Kirara is a Dendro element sword user and can
Sword
effectively assist
user.
her companions while
I was
also
expecting
making
bow.
world exploration more efficient.
okay, her attacks look amazing. She swipes just like a cat using its claws. I love it.
Yeah, she is a Nekomata after all. Additionally, her exploration talent allows her to move near birds or other smaller animals without startling them.
She's an apex predator. I love it. That's so cool. So it's gonna be easier to get like fowl and raw meat and easier to hunt.
Yeah, watch out, Timmy.
Timmy should watch his back.
Oh, not
Everyone picks on Timmy.
Yes, Timmy.
Sorry.
Sasses me.
Well, she's always going to keep you well fed, no matter the means. By tapping her elemental skill, Kirara creates a Dendro shield that can protect
Another
her from harm.
shielder.
Okay, shields are great. They'll keep both her and the delivery safe, which is all that matters.
And holding down the elemental skill will not only grant shields, but also put Kirara in a unique state.
Cool. So the whole thing is that that's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, that
and
is what that
I need you
is.
to immediately tell me more about it right meow.
Oh, no problem at all.
Thank you, yes.
In this state, Kirara will deal dendro damage upon slamming into enemies, but more uniquely, this state will also
Get it? Because it's a box. And a box is wood. And wood is dendro. You smack them in the head with a cardboard box over and over and over. You just bash them with it.
drastically increase her movement and climbing speed, along with her jumping
Climbing
ability.
speed.
Okay, that sounds super useful. So just so I can get this straight, she'll be able to just climb straight up walls?
Oh yeah, she'll be able to go straight above
Oh, that
vertical
is
surface in this
so cool.
Okay, well, that's
Amazing.
the best thing ever. She's gonna be so.
Wanderer means eat your heart out. I can fly? Oh yeah, well I can climb without using stamina. Yeah, I have to admit, the box is cooler. As a Wanderer haver, this is cooler than the Wanderer. I'll admit it.
So great for exploring. And I guess that's one of the reasons why she's a trustworthy courier.
Mm-hmm. And finally, with her elemental burst, she smashes the enemy with a special delivery package, which then explodes into numerous small dendro bombs. These bombs will then explode upon contacting enemies or after a duration, dealing dendro damage.
And can we just appreciate the fact that the bombs are kitty-shaped? Because I'm obsessed with
Yeah.
that.
They look like dendro cores.
Cute.
So cute.
She has kitty-styled attacks, kitty-styled deliveries, and she also has kitty-styled bombs.
People always complain about the
Amazing.
fake cat girls, and they're finally getting what
She
they
is
wanted.
Adorable. So, aside from Kirara running to various nations making deliveries, I also heard about another one of our friends leaving their home to explore the world.
Ooh, so who wants to go on a trip?
Oh my gosh, wait, is it Yoymiya? Because you guys are like looking at me, a humble
Oh.
PNG. Amazing.
A
Okay.
humble PNG.
Maybe.
Well, I think you might be knowledgeable about traveling across nations because
I was
you have
right. It's an
information on
Act
Yoimiya's
2.
Story quest.
I totally do. I was just being a little stinker. Okay, so the Sakoku decree has been repealed for some time now, and Yoimiya has been wanting to go out and see the outside world. In version 3.7, the second act to Yoimiya's Carassius Errata story quest is about to begin!
Woohoo!
She will be embarking on a globe-trotting adventure, heading to Sumeru, the
I
nation
forget,
of
is her-
wisdom, alongside the traveler.
Whoop whoop! It's a pretty far
Is there a
trip.
constellation
I mean,
of goldfish?
personally, I'm really looking forward to it too. Not that I'm biased or anything. I seriously cannot wait to experience what happens in the 3.7 update.
This
And,
makes her the
uh-huh.
first, to
and,
my
you know,
knowledge.
traveling with a girl is easygoing and cheerful and cool and amazing.
Yeah.
Not that I'm biased or
So yeah, that makes her like the first non-Archon to get a chapter 2. Good for her.
anything, as Yoimiya will be a joy. I think she's probably like the best like travel companion. Again, not biased or anything.
Not biased or anything.
But to ensure that everyone gets the most out of this story quest,
Uh.
I'm gonna be a good bean, and I will not say any spoilers. That way, our travelers get the chance to explore the story.
Yeah, no spoilers indeed. There was like,
I'll
what,
be
10
good.
seconds of that trailer?
Okay.
But
That, that's nice of you.
Thank you. Yes, see, I'm good. But when the time comes, I hope Yoimiya's new story can brighten everyone's day, just like she always
Her hair looks a
does.
lot more orange in the chibi.
Word.
I just realized.
For sure.
And we're not biased.
No, not
No.
biased.
No, none of us.
Just honest.
Honest.
Honest. Ugh.
Also, kind of like speaking of honesty, I was honestly wondering what new companions can travelers invite for their teams in version 3.7.
Right. That
All right,
takes us
banner
to our
time.
event wishes. I think this is something our travelers are always interested in. So, for
Are we
further
gonna get the
details about
infamous
3.7's
new
event
Yoimiya
wishes,
banner that everyone
please
complains
direct
about?
your attention to the big screen. Ta-da!
No,
Yep.
where did that come from?
Oh, I just remembered that we're today's reporters.
What? Oh,
According to reliable sources, the first half of 3.7's event wishes will boost drop rates for Yoimiya and Yaimiko. At the same time, Kirara will also be making her debut in these event wishes.
All right.
So travelers who want Kirara might want to take note. And the second half of version 3.7's event wishes
Alhaitham
will
rerun.
see Kaidahara Kazuha and Alhaitham getting their own reruns.
I guess the Yoimiya banner meme
reporters.
continues of
Thanks,
Yoimiya
Sarah.
being on a
With the
banner
help of their
against someone
companions, We
else.
hope that all our travelers will be able to keep happily exploring Tavad. And now to Jen.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I like Yoimiya a lot more than Yaimiko.
Jenny with the weather.
The weather is still weather.
The
Anyways,
weather is what?
when traveling,
Back that up. What were they
Keep
talking about?
happily exploring Tavad. And now to Jenny with the weather.
the weather is
Oh.
still weather. Anyways,
I did a really bad
when
joke there.
travelers follow Yoymiya to Sumeru, they might also encounter their old friend Kave. This is because
Oh!
Kave's very own hangout event will also be available
He's
in
getting a
version
hangout.
3.7.
I know that this has been in the works for a while, but I would love to meme that they heard my big fucking complaint speech that I did during the Parade of Providence event. You can actually, well, I won't put a link to it here. I'm not gonna make you go watch that, but I did put a highlight of it on my YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, our master architect from Sumeru.
Yeah, and Kave is quite the character. Even though he seems super carefree, he has certain principles that he always clings to.
He does.
I'm sure as we spend time with him during the hangout, we'll get to know him a lot better.
Oh, we're gonna be besties in no time. So travelers interested in learning more about Kave will get to experience his stories firsthand in version 3.7. Definitely something to look forward to.
Yay!
Yeah.
I wonder if his
Now that
hangout
we've
canonically
covered the
takes
news
place
stories
after that
coming our
event,
way,
though.
I think we can move on to some news about other fun events coming in version 3.7. What do you think?
I think that's a very good idea, Sarah, my friend.
Collector's chapter.
Okay, so not only are there events, but there will also be tons of incredible rewards and prizes too.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
Talent materials.
So am I. So, without further ado, let me introduce the first event. In version 3.7, the Divine Ingenuity Collector's Chapter event will be available.
Oh, I remember this event. This is the one that lets you design your own domain.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right. However, this event's gameplay has been upgraded a bit, and the development team has specifically designed some stages for everyone to challenge and get used to the
Ooh,
rules.
dungeon making? I
For
love dungeon
example,
making.
The first stage requires you to build a mechanic to defend a monolith, and the second will be a coin collecting fiesta that everyone's familiar with.
I'm not
Okay,
familiar
yeah,
with
so
it.
fun story. I'm not the best at collecting coins, so I already know that I'm gonna be a little bit all over the place in this one, so yeah.
That's okay.
As for the third stage, there will be multiple areas available, and everyone will be able to get a special item. Artificer coins.
Art,
want
what?
it.
You're gonna get a lot of them.
Thank you.
These coins will allow people to buy various buffs from buff stations located in each area to boost their team's effectiveness.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we'll be able to keep getting stronger.
This
as
event
we
seems
progress.
complex.
Exactly. The fourth stage requires everyone to keep their characters alive while they go around collecting coins. The last stage features a buff bestower device capable of amplifying your opponent's capabilities, so you're gonna want to destroy that first before engaging them in battle. Or
Oh,
not.
there's so much to do. Okay, so just to confirm, we can use all of this while we're making our own domains, yes?
Yes. Aside from different
This is
landforms,
so
mechanisms,
complex.
or coins, travelers can also adjust how many stages are active per room and opponent settings. Even buffs and buff bestowers can be placed inside these stages.
Wait, that's so cool. Okay, so it sounds like the travelers will have even more creative freedom this time around. So, what I'm gathering is that everyone should use their imagination and sprinkle as much creativity as they can into their designs. You know,
Yeah.
a little bit here, a little bit there, a whole lot of traps.
Well, hopefully they'll also sprinkle some ingenuity as well.
No, just use all
Yes.
Dendro and Animo
Get
characters.
it?
That's literally what I just said. Ingenuity, traps, tomato, tomato. Yeah.
Well,
Traps.
Just make sure you put all the
Sure,
enemies
as
that
long as
don't
it's
have
creative.
elemental reactions with each other down, and you're good.
this
Like Dendro and
time,
Cryo,
there will also be
Geo,
co-op mechanics
and
for this game
insert
mode. So if
Dendro,
there's a
and he has,
stage
like,
you can't
Geo
beat
and
on your
fucking,
own, you can bring
Dendro.
your friends and try the challenges, or fall into Jenny's traps together.
Yeah.
And remember, domain creators also must clear their own designs before they'll be able to share them with others.
Makes
Okay,
sense.
Seriously, how do people clear some of these stages? They seem like they're going to be really difficult.
I don't have a good answer for you other than the fact that people are kind of amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
if you guys have seen, but there are videos out there of people showcasing their own stages, and it's crazy. It's amazing.
I've seen Mario
Oh,
Maker. I
absolutely.
can imagine that people who have
So,
all these
I
tools are
hope
going to
all
make some
our creative
crazy
travelers
crap.
out there won't miss this event. Remember to share your codes or videos and let everyone play your domains.
Traps.
Oh dear.
Okay, so next, we have a challenge event called the Feast of the Departed Warriors. A mysterious domain has appeared near the Falcon Coast, and its depths are crawling with powerful foes. Travelers will need to rely on their martial prowess to defeat them and earn rewards.
Ooh, departed warriors. Sounds
Ugh.
I thought so too. Anyway, this event should be
I'm
one
probably
that
gonna skip
many
half of these
travelers are
events, to be
familiar with.
honest.
However, let me give a quick overview for anyone who might not have seen this one yet.
Thank you, Sam.
This event has 3 types of dangerous adversaries awaiting our travelers. They're each based
Twin
on the Thunder
Dragonairs.
Manifestation, Eon Blight Drake, and the Bathysmal Bishop Herd, respectively. Travelers can also add additional conditions to their difficulty multiplier in this challenge, with increased difficulty resulting in greater rewards.
Okay, I think I get the gist of this one. I heard Thunder Manifestation and my heart stopped a little bit, so full disclosure, I'm
I hate
probably
the Thunder
not gonna be
Manifestation.
doing
I hope I
the
never have to fight it
difficulty,
again.
And I hope everyone's ready for a challenge!
Yeah, this one looks like it could be tough.
Don't worry, travelers can still get key
Expert
rewards and
difficulty. I
materials
haven't
by
seen an
completing
expert
the challenge
difficulty on
lower
some of these events
difficulties,
yet.
including Primo Gems.
Did that say times
Travelers who are
5?
looking for a real challenge can try the higher difficulties for a proper fight.
I heard lower difficulties, and I once again feel safe. Cool beans. Let's move on to the next event. Okay, so this one is another returning event for version
Phase Trials
3.7 called
Hypothesis.
Phase Trials Hypothesis. So maybe some of you remember Jammy, the Sumeru researcher who was struggling with his thesis proposal. Well,
Vaguely.
this time he needs your help as observers in an experiment. We're pretty sure all our warm-hearted and friendly travelers will give him a hand. Also, as a little,
Is this
incentive,
the one where Lisa showed
each
up?
experiment
for?
also offers rewards upon completion.
Of course we're gonna help him. Besides, we're getting rewarded for offering our help, so what's there to lose?
Exactly.
Time.
Right?
Lots of
So,
time.
I mean, given our travelers are honorary knights of the Knights of Favonius and heroes who have assisted the Liyue Qixing, as
But for
well as
people who love this stuff, it's great for them.
I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. So,
Pretty much everybody at this point, I think. Yeah.
yeah. Well, helping this one researcher should be just another walk in the park.
Probably.
Okay, so during the event, travelers can defeat enemies to gain phase tinctures. When they get enough phase tinctures, they can use them to enter the time dilation state. In this state, they can identify the weaknesses of their opponents mid-battle and select opportune moments to capture more weaknesses in their opposition before using their super sense skill to deal massive damage.
That's
Ooh, having
interesting,
the
I
ability to
guess.
detect weaknesses is very helpful when facing challenges. Not to mention, the damage dealt by this super sense skill is pretty incredible.
Oh, it's
Oh,
really
yeah.
cool.
I mean, that sounds really useful. It can take care of opponents in a snap.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Rift Hounds, go bye-bye.
Oh, I didn't know that you were gonna be channeling your inner Sino. I didn't know.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Okay, but remember, this event requires you to use the corresponding trial characters for the challenge.
Ooh, good. Okay, this way everyone will
got
be
dad
able to
jokes
try
too.
out more characters.
Exactly. Okay, there's seriously so much for all of us to experience in version 3.7. And
How long is any
Oh,
of
we
this
got
going to be
ample
available
time.
for? Because if it's
Oh,
all
yeah.
available at the
Okay,
same time,
the
ain't
third
nobody
redemption
got time
code
for
is
that.
coming right up. Let's have a look together.
Here it comes.
Yay!
Get ready.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, it's time to decompress a little bit. Oh my goodness, so much to talk about there. All these little mini events. The reason why I don't complain about them too much is because it is an opportunity to get some free materials without having to grind more per se, but the level of the game that you're at is greatly going to determine how high of a difficulty you'll be able to manage. And there are some people out there that have grinded for some really cracked artifact sets that can probably blow through all of this stuff without any amount of effort. And those are the people that I always get annoyed when I hear them complain that it's too easy. It's because you have cracked artifact sets. That's why it's too easy. If you want the game to be easier, there's a lot of ways you can make the game harder. Just take your artifacts off. Game's plenty hard without artifacts. There is a channel I want to watch. I want to watch an artifact.
And that's the end
a
of
no
today's
artifact
report.
playthrough.
It
That'll be
seems
very
like all
interesting
our
to watch.
reporters have returned to the studio now, which means we've reached the conclusion of our program.
This has been so much fun. I can't believe it's over already.
It happened so fast.
I know. I wish we had even more to
I
share.
forgot I left it on the charger behind me.
So, how did you all enjoy being on the program today?
Oh my gosh, it has been so cool being on the program, and I can't wait for people to hear Kirara. She's so cute. She is.
So
Hopefully she makes less cat puns than you did.
Seriously, this is so much fun. I've been wanting to do one of these programs for the longest time, and I'm so excited that I get to be here and talk about Yoymiya. And also, I'm super excited for Julia and Maya to be joining the cast. Welcome, you guys. We're happy to have you.
Oh
This
my
has been
gosh.
amazing.
This has been so much fun today, and I am just also really excited for these mini games, mini events.
Yeah.
I'm excited
So
for the card
excited,
tournament.
especially the
Who do you
Ever
think's
Motion
gonna win?
Mechanical
Let's place our
Pink
bets
Many
now.
games, big excitement.
Sino is the easy answer,
Because I just love
but
the
my
puzzles.
money's on
I just love
Kokomi.
'em.
don't forget, there's a strange case to investigate at the tournament grounds. So,
But the meme answer is Kaya, right?
Yeah, I was happy to join the program with you all and share all
Kaya
these
seems like he
details
gives up too
about
easily,
version
though.
3.7 with everyone. So, hope you all have a fantastic time in the upcoming
I don't know.
update.
I don't know who's gonna
All
win.
right, this is the end of our program. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye.
All right, it's your favorite part of a React stream. What's gonna be in my recommended feed? Oh, it's just more trailer. I didn't expect that. Ooh. Are we getting swimming mechanics? Interesting. Oh, I see Fontaine speculation, some trash taste, some Mother's Basement, some more Mother's Basement. I don't actually like Mother's Basement too much. I don't know if I should be saying that here, but this stuff shows up in my rec feed a lot. Some Magic the Gathering. Can you beat Kingdom Hearts with a one-card deck? I feel like I've watched that video already. Anywho, this has been a lot of fun. I'm excited. I don't know when this special program is coming. Or, sorry, when these... Yes, redemption codes from the special program will expire May 14th. So you can ignore any of the special codes because this video is... We're way past that already. New content 3.7 will drop redemption code... Blah, 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 special changes... Okay. No clue when this is going live. But I'm excited nonetheless. I'm looking for an excuse to jump back into the game. But I will catch you all next time. Stay safe.